Hello again. Greetings from Kansas City. My name is Jeremiah Nickel with a hyper crypto update on February 24, 2016. I have a lot of things I'm going to go through today. I'm not going to go into a ton of detail on a lot of individual things except for one, which is the Jon Fitch bounty. And other than that, we've got tons of development going on. If you haven't been on the Bitcoin Talk page to look at all the updates that's going on right now, you really need to go back to probably about page number 270 and start getting caught up, because things are really moving again, and it's been a lot of fun to see all the different people coming in to develop ways of using Hyper, not just for merchants and not just for games, but just it's now being able to be shape-shifted. We've got all kinds of things going on with the wallet over the next few months. HYPERfuture's really been working hard on a new game, and it's incredible to see the ecosystem bursting to life in 2016. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go over the Jon Fitch information. We have a fight card set, and it's going to be in a Las Vegas Convention Center, the event center downtown Las Vegas, on the World Series of Fighting 30, April 2nd. Okay, so he's got a fight card. It is definitely going to happen. So Jon Fitch is 27, 7-1 draw, and João Zeferino is 20-7. Okay. So this is a pretty good match for him. It wasn't the original guy that John was going to be fighting, but this guy stepped up to the card. They are going for a welterweight title here, and we're super excited. Jon Fitch has been training really hard. I've been following his Twitter, and he's actually been retweeting a lot of hyper crypto stuff. So he's definitely doing his part. We're doing our part. We're trying to get the bounty raised to get on TV. So it's going to be NBC Sportsnet channel, and then we're looking at getting a patch or an emblem not only on his shorts but also on a poster. This is an email I received directly from Jon Fitch. It says he's finally received his battle agreement April 2nd, Las Vegas. The fight will be on NBC Sportsnet, and it's for the vacant welterweight belt. I'm fighting João Zeferino, and the target for Hyper will be $1,000 to $1,500. Have to at least match the lowest bid for space on the shorts and the banner. Okay, so we're going to get looked at twice, and so I'm hopeful we can get this done. So where are we at now? We need to consider that the original bounty goal is 50,000 Hyper. Okay, 50,000 Hyper. How does that translate? Well, if it's 2 cents per Hyper, that's $1,000, and if it's 3 cents per Hyper, that's $1,500. So the bounty of 50,000 Hyper is pretty accurate, and if the buy support will support it, which I think it will, then we're going to be able to secure funds for him, and that'll be that. So what we need now is more Hyper in the wallet. I've put in 5,000. I'm going to go ahead and put in another 2,000 Hyper. That's 7,000 Hyper just from me. Okay, and I challenge you whales out there who caught that spike down to 100 back at the end of last year to please consider donating. The price is moving upwards, and hey, I'm not here to pump the coin or anything, but I think if you just look at the charts, things are growing. We've got to be able to get that price up so we can make that bounty worthwhile to John. Now, I've not asked him if he's going to hold the Hyper or what he's going to do with the Hyper. It's just what he's ready to accept it, and I'm ready to give it. I think this is a big move for us, and I think it'll bring a lot of presence to us, and we've really been followed a lot. If you look at the Twitter handle, there's quite a few people in the mixed martial arts world now that are following Hyper Crypto and retweeting messages. So it's kind of nice to see a kind of a cross blend of two different things come together, not to mention his petition, which helps fighters out there. Okay, so there's your card right there, and I'm super excited for Jon Fitch. And whatever the case, if the bounty doesn't get to, I guess I'll ask him one more time if we can't make our goal, if there's still a possibility. But you know what, I'm not going to beg him. Okay, it's up to us. It really is up to us to get that 50,000 goal, and if we can't make it, I've got everybody's addresses written down in the wallet, and I'll be able to return your coins to you, interest included, and we'll walk. So that'll be that. There have been contributions, I think, from about I would say 6 people so far. I know there's more of you out there. Some of you the coins that I bought that I'm putting in that wallet, some of you whales got your coins for like 10 times cheaper than I did. That's okay. Just if you can do it, please do it. Please consider doing it, because if it doesn't work out, we don't reach 50,000, your coins get returned to you anyway. The best part is we've been staking those coins. Some of you guys donated 5,000 on your own and matched my contribution, and some of you guys have been staking it for a month. That's good interest, okay? So it's got a lot of built-in interest, and we've still got 7 or 8 days here. I'd really like to try to get to that goal within the next week. Okay, so this will be by next Wednesday or so. Okay, that'll put us towards that March 1st deadline. So anyway, there's that. If you don't want to do Hyper, you can always go to pazizi.com. Well, it's pazizi.atlantis, but you'll find it. Just look for the Jon Fitch and DJ Naside and a couple other people have donated a small amount of money there. So thanks for your contributions. This is the address for the wallet, how much we have right now, 19,000 Hyper. The guesstimated wallet is 34 address because of staking, okay? So there's some nice contributions in there, and the stakes have been doing great too. Okay, so 19,000 is a great start. I think there's a couple other people that have mentioned they're going to give. Now's the time to do it. Please consider doing it. The wallet address is this guy right here, I believe. But I'll put it down in the show notes to be quite certain. Also, something that's been great for Jon Fitch's campaign, the Fight for Fighters on coworker.org, is now up to 1,696 signatures. I'd have to look at the original video, but I think that through the Twitter accounts and the various social media websites, we've held up our end trying to get the word out, and there's probably a good 500 more signatures than when we started about a month ago. So let me keep moving across the top here. Yeah, this was the email from Jon Fitch and his team. Let's see here, moving on. Okay, this is cool. So there's a wallet update. You need to check this out. And I'm putting all the links down in the description below, so you can go and find these links on the announcement page conveniently. If you are experiencing or are worried about CPU and RAM usage and you don't have a stake box yet, which I love my stake box, by the way, thank you. The stake box has been great. You just set it and forget it. But if you're noticing CPU and RAM draw and you're kind of concerned about that, he's got a little bit of information here on how to reduce RAM usage and really kind of take care of your system if that worries you. It doesn't really worry me, but for some people that have a limited amount of computers to work on and they want to keep supporting the network, this is a nice little poster that'll help you fix your RAM issue on your wallet. And he's working on a wallet update. HYPERfuture is working on a wallet update. It'll be about 3 to 6 months starting back at the beginning of February, I think is when he posted that. Okay, so we got a new merchant, hyperstore.me. Hyperstore.me, 3D printing, games, custom crypto iPhone cases, 2,000 more items, all for sale. Currently, he's got video games at the moment. This is Erkallys on the announcement page. I think it's Erkallys or something like that. So I'm going to have his information and his website down. Thank you for being a hyper crypto merchant. That's really beneficial to the community, and go shop there. Okay, guys. All right. This is also the most amazing thing is we got a classic snake game again. Okay. So I think it's RGH Mods from the announcement page. He's been putting in a ton of work on this game. So if you remember playing Snake as a kid, I do. It's been a lot of fun. I'm not very good at it. I can't even imagine being able to get 100 of them. I've tried it a few times, but my son at home has done pretty well, and he's having a lot of fun with it. He's about 10 or 11 years old, and so things that are moving on this game is I think there's going to be the ability to do some in-game purchases. I would love to see some side betting. We could do some tournaments maybe. Maybe somebody would donate Hyper to go towards a pot and be a sponsor for a snake game challenge, something. I don't know, but some of these guys on the leaderboards, man, some of you guys from the announcement page have really been doing an awesome job on the leaderboards. I'll show you that in a second. Let's see if my computer might be laggy right here, but I'm going to go to the leaderboards just for fun. So if you've ever played Snake before, you understand how it goes. You go around and eat all the little hyper coins, and I think there's going to be some more information coming out about this. Developments are in the announcement page. RGH Mods has done a fantastic job of keeping everybody updated. He's been tweaking it, making it even more fun. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun moving forward. Okay, maybe I should close some browsers out. I really want to show you this because it's funny. So anyway, let me keep going here. Oh, okay. So this is the next thing. Sorry about the delay there. FS Studios has a top-down Destruction 5. It's an arena battle car game, okay? And I've actually played this one. Of course, there's not a lot of players online yet, so you might be the only person running around. Well, I had my son set up in the living room, and I set up in the office at home, and we played each other, and it works pretty good. Now, it's in development, right? It's totally beta testing right now, and they've been working with HYPERfuture and one other person off the announcement page. I can't remember who, and they're going to work on getting Hyper integrated into this game. So what does it look like? Well, it looks like this. I have some of the images on Imager here. Man, everything's laggy. There we go. All right. Well, some of these aren't appropriate. Sorry about the sidebar. But this is what it looks like right here. Okay, so it's a multi-layered battle arena kind of style game. It's a lot of fun, and I like it a lot. So we've played it a few times around in the web. There's like 3 different kinds of weapons you can use right now, and it's been a lot of fun playing with that. So there's going to be a lot more involved with getting this one up and going. So keep your eyes on that. Top-down Destruction. I have the link to F Studios, sorry, Frost Animation Studios in the announcement page. It gets you there, and you could look at where they're at on Steam. They're trying to get more exposure, and so let's help out at Frost Studios and get behind them a little bit on that. Okay, moving on to Crypto Galaxies. This is HYPERfuture's pet project he's been working on. He's putting a lot of neat stuff into this. It's basically a browser-based MMO, okay? So I'm going to get in my show notes here, make sure I give you all the correct information. So CryptoGalaxies.com. And he's got a ton of stuff going on with this. This is it. He's actually got an announcement page set up. It's on page 1 right now. And look at all this stuff. It's a block-based space simulation strategy MMO based on real astronomical data. I mean, come on, HYPERfuture. That is mind-blowing. Okay, so it's a kind of a classic, browser-based MMO. So as time goes on, the user interface is going to get better and better and better. And so this is also going to integrate, I think it might also integrate HYPERfuture's other coin he took over called Gold Pieces, but it's obviously going to be hyper-centered too. And there's just a lot of information here, and the announcement page is blowing up. There's several people that are coming on board and going to help out with it. Here's a nice screenshot of what it's going to look like. Okay, so pretty excited about that. Good job, HYPERfuture, on that development. Man, that took a lot of time, I'm sure. So pretty excited. And let's see, I'm going to move on to the next announcement page. This is another screenshot of it. Okay, so apparently you can use BitGo's wallet, Bitcoin, okay, and you can shapeshift within the wallet, Hyper and Bitcoin, okay? So we all know that shapeshift is already out there, but the cool thing is now you can take and use a Hyper Bitcoin transfer right inside your wallet on your desktop with BitGo's improved wallet. So it's BitGo and Shapeshift, I guess, shaking hands on their APIs, and it's pretty neat. So go check that out. Don't forget Cash and Carry. They got all kinds of gaming servers as usual. There's also some live streams. And then before I forget, there's a way to get your Twitch stream. If you want a hyper tip bot on your Twitch stream, you can do so at this page on Cash and Carry. It shows you how to use all of these commands in your Twitch feed, and other people can tip you or bet or anything like that. So there's all kinds of stuff, hyper balance, deposit, invite. You need to do this right here. So this invites the hyper tip bot to your channel so your streamers can send, deposit, withdraw, and receive hyper tips. The bot will remain in your channel until you issue the hyper leave command. Okay, so that is key right there to getting the hyper bot integrated into your Twitch stream. I think that's pretty epic, and I feel like that's a big missing piece for hyper, is to get onto Twitch, okay, and get as many wallets opened up and started with users on Twitch. This is an interesting concept, and it's been pretty neat over the last year or so to watch it take shape. Let's see. I think this is a personal message box. Oh, okay. So I guess the last thing I want to talk about is the Daily Decrypt. I've been in contact with Amanda from the Daily Decrypt, and she is phenomenal. If you haven't subscribed to her channel, she is a big person that's growing right now in the crypto space. She talks about all kinds of coins out there, all kinds of platforms for innovation. She really does a good job of getting the right questions answered. And so she has talked to so many people: Eric Voorhees, Vitalik Buterin, David Seaman. She's just doing a wonderful job. She just started back in September, and she's pretty much doing these daily now. Okay, so I'm going to try to be interviewed by her and give her a little window into the hyper world, and I think it would be very good exposure for us. Now, I'm not super tech, I'm not a super techie guy, but I think that I would love to talk to her and let her know what's going on, because I think what we're doing is kind of a niche, and it's a lot of fun, and I've had a blast doing it. So don't forget Crypto Mercado. Don't forget Stakebox. There's too many things I didn't get to today. I've spent 17 or 18 minutes yapping right now, okay? And thanks again from Kansas City, and hyper on. Take care. Bye-bye.